During our episode today, episode 80, three penny roll coin roll hunt, I found, I'm not going to say the most interesting penny I ever found, but it might be. It might be the most interesting penny I ever found because it's the first one of this type. And there's always a first, and maybe it's not the last. Now, if you've seen the video where I found it, then you already know what it is. If you've seen the short already on the video, then you already know what you're looking at. And this is just going to be a little bit more in-depth analysis slash look at the specific feature on the reverse of this penny. Now, first of all, on the obverse, it's pretty insignificant. Okay, it's a the only thing I saw in the obverse that I did like was I see that line going through the first zero on the 2000. And for some reason, I don't know if it's the line, but it looks a little bit thinner. And Eric told me about the cat eye zero, and I don't know if that's the cat eye zero or not, but it is pretty cool. And I just thought I would mention that in addition to the other thing that I found specifically on this penny. What I have to do though is I have to write that down though. I make a little O and I put a little line through it like that. So that's what I do when I find something. I make a little notation because if not, I'll forget. Which I actually did forget that, but it's so you can see the O, the line going through it from really far away, and it makes it look cat eye-ish, but it's probably not the cat eye O, but it just looks like it with the line going up and down. Okay, so now we're on the reverse, and there are several marks on the reverse. Some of it's going through that black stuff, right? So right there. Well, I shouldn't say that. I was going to say that tells me it's post-mint damage, but I don't know, not necessarily. But most likely, I'm going to say I'll go that far, and I can see those three in the right side of the monument has those. They're like flame like. I didn't even take a look at those, to be honest with you. I'm gonna look at them now real quick. No, it's not really flame like. It's more like it's just damage going through that portion. Now, again, if you saw the other videos, you know already what to expect. That's a really nice angle right there. It looks like a picture. And in the middle of the stairs, the bottom of the stairs of the Lincoln Memorial, there is damage, right? I have a pen. I'll point that at it real quick. Right in front of the pen right there. Okay, so that's, and I'm going to zoom in on it in a minute, but that's what I'm talking about at this distance. And it looks like something to me. It's just damage, but it looks like something. I'll zoom in a little further. Now, the more I look at it, I mean, am I convincing myself what it looks like? So I'm letting you look at it so you can form your own thoughts about what you think that looks like. So to me, that looks like someone riding a camel. at the front of the steps of the Lincoln Memorial. So this is the first time I ever found damage that looked like something. You know, like the, what's that called? The Rockshire um, Rockshire test with the ink blots, and they say, "Oh, what does that look like to you?" "Oh, that looks like a butterfly." "Oh, that looks like a flower." Well, to me, that looks like someone sitting on a camel. You can see around, right? And the reason I say a camel instead of a horse is because how big the head is, and how small the person looks behind that big head. And it has the strap going around the nose with the big head, pointy head on the top, and the nose sticking out like a camel. Looks like a camel head, camel feet. Now I don't see the hump necessarily. Like tell me that doesn't look like a camel head. There you go. Trying to get different lighting. I mean, as soon as I looked at it, that's what it struck me as. Ah, there you go. So different lighting gives it a different appearance. Let me know what you think. Does that look like a camel too? Now, the next question I always get is, Jess, what's that worth? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, you've seen the things where someone finds a rock that looks like something, or a cookie that looks like something, or whatever, and then people pay a lot of money for it. Is this something someone's going to pay a lot of money for? It's hard to tell. It really looks like someone riding a camel. That's all I can say. I mean, you could say a horse if you wanted to, but I really think it's more like a camel. All right, please click like and subscribe. I know I have to tell you, I have to ask that of everyone because I guess, we just forget to do it. I put out a lot of videos every day, so if you don't want to get a lot of notifications, just don't click all notifications. But if you want, 10, 15 notifications a day, then you can click all notifications. Okay? Leave a comment below what you think about this image, and I'll see you on the next one.